Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're here in East Los Angeles out of our studio. I'm Armando Sanchez, your host today, and we continue to interview Mr. Larry Ortega, who is doing an outstanding job of making sure that our Latino community, our parents, are involved in using the internet. I remember a long time ago I heard somebody say, well, what button do I hit? If I make a mistake, I hit that button and I'm going to harm the internet. And obviously there's no such a thing. You can harm the computer, but you can't harm the internet. So it's sort of a safe area. Larry, you were explaining to us about the need for the computers, but tell us, what can companies and organizations do to support your organization? And we need to give out that contact information as well.
Exactly, yeah. Our website is 1millioniu.org, and it's 1 million spelled out, ONEMILLION, NIU.org, and our phone number is 323-526-7331.
One more time, and then phone number.
323-526-7331.
Okay.
And I got to say that, you know, corporations like AT&T and Edison and Verizon and Sempra, as well as PG&E, have all stepped up big time behind our initiative, recognizing that a lot of the things, because there's an obvious benefit, right? More users on the internet, I mean, what does that mean? That means more people that are going to be using their product.
Yes.
And so this is a natural fit for these organizations, for these corporations. And the partners that we've had in the school district, the superintendents, we meet with the superintendents, and then we meet with the principals, and then we come to terms of agreement of like, how do we bring this to your campus? And it really is driven a lot by the parents. Because to be honest, I mean, these resources, they belong to the parents. Because it's their tax dollars,
the tax
right?
dollars, yes.
It's their tax dollars. So absolutely, they should have access to these resources, and it should be in their backyards. And so it's real easy once we share that with the principals, because a lot of the principals that we talk to, they get it. And they say, you know what, I absolutely want parents on my campus after school. I mean, they pray to have that, you know, and we're able to get them there, and they're able to, you know, to understand better about the impact that the parents are going to be able to make on the civic engagement side of things. So for instance, if there's a bond measure that needs to get passed, right? How do you communicate? Well, if you have parents on campus that are on email, I mean, all of a sudden they're talking to everybody. The other day we were featured on Primera Univision's Primera Edición, and there was a mom that we had here, one of our graduates, 67-year-old grandmother,
wow,
that was on Facebook communicating back with her family in Mexico.
Right.
And so all of the cost savings that she's having with, you know, instead of using the phone, now she's on Facebook, can take pictures, send pictures. I mean, it's a wonderful tool that, you know, our families deserve access to and need access to. Now, I saw a statistic the other day, just this morning, that said that still 50% of our community, Latinos in America, does not have broadband at home. So there's still a long way to go. I mean, again, like I said, when I first opened here, I said, like, imagine never using the internet. Imagine not having email. I mean, who are you, you know, if you're in that position, right?
Well, you're also, I would think that the person is positioning themselves out of the future working force.
Exactly.
Because all jobs expect you to know how to use the internet.
You can't even apply for unemployment benefits
without knowing a computer. And that's on purpose.
Exactly.
Because they figure if you can't use it, then there's no reason not to consider you.
Save money, right.
Right.
So it's a big challenge. And so there's a lot of benefits that result from people getting online. And that's what we've been able to see. Moms talking to moms, handling challenges with their own children via Facebook or via email that they never had the opportunity to do before. I mean, our families work hard. Latino families work hard. They're working 16, 20 hours a day sometimes. And they come home, they don't have time to get to school or handle that stuff. But now they're online. They can, at the convenience of their time, do the email. You know,
Larry, your program is outstanding, and you just reminded me of something. You educated me. These are computers now.
Exactly.
They're not phones anymore.
That's right.
So now, someone on their phone, knowing how to use the internet, which you're doing, now people can use their phone and talk to their whole family across the world, no matter where they are.
That's right. It's a beautiful thing.
It's a beautiful thing that you have. Again, where do people get a hold of you to learn more about it? And from what I understanding is, you're helping the school districts sort of how to market this product, this idea, and get the parents and the community involved. Is that correct?
Well, the basic thing is to give parents the tools that they deserve to better guide their kids to college. I mean, that's Boom, that's bottom line. Then all the other auxiliary benefits that result from them getting online, civic engagement, better employment, accessing information about what's happening in their community, initiatives that are happening. I mean, all these things are they're able to get access to now from the convenience of their home or for the convenience of one of the centers that we're running in. And it's like we want to be throughout. Our initiative is to be from here to Florida. And we are doing an excellent job. I was just in Florida this month, and there's an opportunity for us to be able to expand this model, the success that we've enjoyed in California, to expand it now out in Florida, because they have similar demographics out in that area.
That's outstanding. And we're here located at the Pan American Bank in East Los Angeles on 1st Street, saying your office is here.
Exactly, and much thanks to Jesse Torres and his vision for inviting us to be a part of the great work that we're doing here in the Resource Center behind the Pan American Bank.
Absolutely. And the future is call us, email us, contact you to get more information if a community wants to establish or expand the program. Contact information, one more time, we want our viewers to have it.
Sure, it's 323-526-7331. That's 323-526-7331. And you can find us on the web at 1millionniu.org, and that's 1millionnewisers.org.
Larry Ortega here, he is passionate about it. It's he's been at it for a while. I see the program, I see the parents very in sync, and you're absolutely right. The internet is the future, and it offers a lot of opportunities for people to do a lot of things at many levels. And I know some people have emphasized the negative side to the internet, but it's really minuscule. Yes, cars do crash, people do get into crashes, but the majority of us use cars. We can't be afraid of the internet that way.
Exactly.
And you're championing that whole element. So again, I applaud what you're doing. Continue the work. And one last time, let's give them all the phone numbers and make sure they contact you.
Sure, that's 323-526-7331, 323-526-7331, or you can catch us on the web at 1millionniu.org. And the NIU is spelled, it says new internet users.
And remember, Pan American Bank here, East Los Angeles on 1st Street.
Yes.
You can also catch Larry here in the back entrance to the bank. So, Larry, thank you very much for being our guest.
Thank you so much, Armando. Appreciate you.
Oh, no, it's our job.
Thank you very much.
Okay, and let's have you back, and you highlight more of your students and persons that are actually using it. We'll talk about their fears and talk about their successes.
Wonderful.